We are going to diagram some compositions so you know how diagramming works, and then as a performer you can diagram your own song, which will be unfortunately a lot easier, maybe, because if you haven't heard it or haven't played it yet, then just looking at it, it might be kind of difficult. But as a composer, then you need to think about what kind of song you want, or if you're already working on a song, you have to diagram that song. So we're going to diagram several songs, both orally, from oral examples, and from written examples. And so the first one we're going to do is the Beatles' Hard Day's Night. And here we go. First thing we should do is decide on a tempo. So our basic beat. So let's listen to the beginning of it. Here we go again. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. And usually the part that you listen for, especially in rock music and this kind of genre, is the drums. And usually it'll give you a tempo, so let's find it. Let's listen again. Now that first part with just the guitar and stuff like that, that's hard to get a tempo. That doesn't have any tempo in it, so we wait till the drums come in. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. So it sounds like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 is our tempo. So let's look at well, first of all, I'm going to tell you, rock mostly has, rock is mostly in multiples of 4 measures. So you might have a whole verse take up 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32 measures. Or you could have it just be 8 measures, 16 measures. It's multiples of 4, usually. Sometimes they might stick something in real quick to offset some stuff for musical reasons. But most of the time, rock and jazz and stuff like that are in multiples of 4. So when you hit, we need to decide what time signature we're working with. So let's try it again from the beginning. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night. Well, I don't think 3 works. Let's try 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 3 doesn't work because when you have that natural accent, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, the natural accent is falling all over the place. That means 3, that means the natural accent is somewhere else all the time when we're doing it by 3, so that means we're probably in 2 or 4. It's probably duple or quadruple meter. So we could do it in duple or quadruple. So we could do 1, 2, 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, which one do you think is more likely? The duple is more for marches, and the quadruple opens itself up for more types of styles. Listen again. It's in quadruple meters, so we're going to put this in 4/4, and it's not in 12/8, the compound quadruple meter, because we don't feel triplets. We don't feel triplet, 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 triplet. We feel 1 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and like that. So on your paper, what I want you to do is draw a line, and then right in front of it, put 4/4. So we're going to put the time signature there, and then we're going to decide, because of the tempo, we're going to decide how things are designed. So let's go back to the beginning, and let's go with the beginning, and we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4 right at the beginning. Here we go. It's been a hard day's night. Now, did you feel that? Here we go again. Let's do it again. It's been a hard day's night. Now almost seem like a measure or two of 7 counts. Well, quite possibly there was probably a rest at the beginning. So that's 2 measures of 4/4 that the guitar takes. So we're going to write that there's 8 counts, so that means 2 measures. And underneath it, we're just going to put guitar chord or guitar strum, because that's all that's happening right there. So then let's move on past the guitar strum. Right here, 1, 2, 3. Now, that was the end of the lyrics for the first verse. So how many measures of 4/4 did we have there? If you said 16, you are correct. So what we're going to do, look here, we're going to put A, because this is part A of our song. So whenever we hear this type of music again in the song, we're going to call this part A, style A, or whatever you want to think about it. So we're going to have 16 up top, and then let's listen to what instruments we had. We had singers, drums, if you listen really close, there is a bass guitar that's being played, and then another guitar that's providing the rhythm. Now, right here, we're into the second verse. So let's listen to the second verse. You know I work all day to get your money to buy a thing, and it's worth it just to hear you say you're gonna give me everything. So why on earth should I moan? 'Cause when I get you alone, you know I feel okay when I'm home. Now, we have 2 measures at the front, then A is 12 measures, and then A again is 12 measures. So we have, did I say 16? I meant 12. So let's listen to it again. 2, 3, Now that is 12 measures right there. So we had 12 measures for lyric verse 1, 12 measures for verse 2, and then we're both calling those A's because they sound the same. Even though they're not the same lyrics, they sound the same. But now you always need to listen for change. When change happens, we call that a different letter, because that's going to be section B, because section B is completely different musically from A. And you could hear that this section coming up is going to be the B section, because you can hear the drums change, you can hear the harmonies change, you can hear the way the lyrics are sung. You can hear that it's a significant change. There wasn't a significant change in A's anytime during the A in between the verse 1 and verse 2, but there's a significant change here. So let's listen. It's coming up. Right here, here's section B. Okay, so how many measures of 4/4 did we have before it went back to the A part, the A section again? Because it started going back in the A section. How many did we have? We had 8.